Welcome back to CEO Life But Better. I wish you a wonderful good morning. This is one of your morning deep talks. I was just connecting myself and feeling into what my community, my upcoming growing community here on YouTube might need to hear from me today. And I got the impulse to talk about crisis, how to deal with crisis. First of all, very often we see crisis as a negative thing because it makes us feel uncomfortable and it feels like our whole world is just falling apart and there is nothing we can do about it, and this can cause a lot of stress and pain within ourselves. And we do have to deal with all these energies and feelings, emotions of discomfort, fears, anxieties, everything that's coming up. So what I want to say to you today is it is not a bad thing. If something is falling apart, if your whole world you're going into a breakdown, it might actually be a good thing for you because, when you look at it from a higher perspective, from a soul level perspective, then you could also say what's falling apart was no longer meant for you to be a part of your life. Maybe it was never truly meant for you from the highest level. And in order for the things that are truly meant for you, the universe, your soul, your life needs to create space, which is why the old things that are not part of your new life anymore are falling apart. So if you don't look at it saying it's a catastrophe or being without courage or feeling weak, you can't feel all those feelings. It's because if they are the ones that are there, you should not resist those feelings. You should just let them walk through you, flow through you. You can feel them as long as they are there, and at some point they are leaving you naturally. You don't have to force it. But then you get back to the higher perspective saying, okay, if something is falling apart, there is something better waiting for you, something that's more in line with what your soul's truly calling for. And maybe let's say it's a job thing. Maybe the business successes that you had, they are not there anymore. Well, then maybe that's because the old kind of success is not what's truly meant for you in the future. And it's not relevant for you anymore. It doesn't mean that you're not successful, that you're not going to have something more aligned with you. But maybe you've always been striving for a little more depth, more, where you feel a deeper connection to the people that you're working with, and it like that business is not just a transactionary thing, but a deeply, truly fulfilling thing for you. Then you get to a place where you not only have your material successes, your riches or whatever, but also your inner fulfillment, which is just as important as the material things, because we all know you can have a lot of riches, but still you're not truly fulfilled inside. You're not truly enjoying things, maybe for a short moment, but your life doesn't feel easy or light. It's like at some point having too many material things can feel like a heavy burden. And which is why I was always striving to have both, to have the inner fulfillment and also the material rewards. Well, and if, for instance, at some point you were wishing for a career with a more meaningful career for yourself, well, then that breakdown might just be the universe's way of telling you, okay, look at it. We're starting now. We're tearing the old thing down and preparing you for what you've asked for. And when you finally manage to look at things this way, it will be actually very empowering for you. And you will also see why all of this had to happen. And once you know why it had to happen, you also regained your courage and your trust and your faith in life. And you know where you're heading at again. So this is my impulse for today. I wish you a wonderful one. Talk to you soon.